What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to episode 57 of our Madden 20 Connected Franchise Mode. Here we have Week 8 and Week 9 in our doubleheader. Week 8 against divisional rival New Orleans Saints, who are 4-2. As we were coming off our first loss of the season, Week 7 against Arizona. We need to bounce back right away. I had a very slim margin of hope that there was a chance we could go undefeated on the year, but that was handled last week in one of the most cheesiest gameplays I've ever experienced here in a Madden 20. But it is what it is. I mean, I do feel like in the moment, triggered, really upset, really mad. But you gotta remember, like 4 weeks ago, we dropped and broke almost damn records against the LA Raiders with Derek Carr. So every time, sometimes cheese does go in our favor. We're gonna put last week behind us, and we need to come back here and get to 7-1 in the episode against the Saints. And then, dating back to when we were the Raiders, going up against the Chargers, Derwin James. What are the odds we get Derwin James at some point during that Week 9 matchup against the Chargers? I think highly likely. But before we jump into this game here, Week 8, I was just looking at spending my scouting points. I never truly realized, look at this draft board. Look at the top 5. 4 middle linebackers and a right outside linebacker make up the top 5 projected players in this draft. That's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen, I mean, these guys look, you know, not terrible, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like any positional bias, positional overpoweredness that I had. Like we don't need middle linebackers whatsoever. We don't need linebackers whatsoever. But I always thought that was kind of interesting. That's just your classic. Okay, Madden. Surprised I didn't see a fullback and a kicker in there as well. So we have this matchup here against the 4-2 New Orleans Saints. What we can remember about New Orleans? They got JT Daniels slanging the rock. Alvin Kamara still doing his thing. Michael Thomas still doing his thing. They got Marshawn Lattimore, Ramchick McCoy, Terran Armstead, Owen Popo, Darnell Washington. That's a good team. That is a really, really good team. As you can see, just from their base 86 overall, we are going to have our hands full. But what better game to bounce back off a fairly cheesy loss than to beat the Saints? It's worth even more because it's in your own competitive division. Let's get in and do this. We just got absolutely worked on opening drive as Darnell Washington, the 6'7" tight end out of Alabama, catches the pass from JT Daniels. Why do I feel like this is gonna be a long-ass game?
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Man, doesn't even jump for the catch, man. Doesn't eat. You're 4 inches taller than him, dude. Doesn't even put his hands up. That's embarrassing from Mike Evans. And here we go. Trend continues. First every game except, I don't even know how many games we're in. 5-1? First 4 games, no turnovers, Derek Carr. Last 2 games, this game's now the 3rd. Can't help but throw 4 goddamn picks a game. Look at that, man. Terrible effort from Mike Evans. Just thought it'd be dropped right in his breadbasket. Heaven forbid he'd have to work for it. That's what you get. That's what you get. I can't complete a pass to save my life, so we'll dial up a Tony Pollard inside zone run. 54 yards, touchdown. Oh my God, Mike Evans wide open across the middle on the stick. Oh yeah. Stick play, Mike Evans in the red zone. Gonna have a lot of success on that little slant at the top there. And we pull it back within a field goal. Big Mike. Oh, come on, man. There's no urgency in Mike Evans right now. That's twice, I would argue to you, that he has just failed to make a play. Straight up failed to make a play. Now, Madden's telling me to run slants. I know people hate that. So let's see what we got that isn't slants. Stick. Go stick. We got O.J. Howard. Coverage in the linebacker. I think it's Anzalone. I like that matchup. Doesn't get open. He was a locked on read. Nang is not going to block anybody. Big sack New Orleans. Okay. X factor, and he was straight up just, I guess, quicker than everyone on the team. Alvin Kamara equalizes our scoring drive and puts New Orleans ahead. You run slants. You throw in a Trey Sanders toss play that gets blocked to perfection, and you find a way to stay in this. Every time they get the ball, they score. I don't know. Our defense is washed right now. Our defense look washed and lost since the Cardinal lost last week. Okay, Chris Godwin. Okay, Chris Godwin, red zone. Our defense is horrific. Our offense is matching the Bucs offense, at least in this game. I know it's the end of 2019. Are we playing my greatest hits right now? Just C4 special slants plays to try to have a hope in hell at going up against this Saints offense right now. Trey Sanders, second touchdown of the game. Ties it up at 31 apiece, 6 minutes to go. Okay, 3rd and inches. My God, can this be the first time my team gets off the field on 3rd down here today? They're going heavy. We get in the backfield, and Isaiah Simmons tackles Alvin Kamara. And when we needed it more than ever in the 4th quarter, we force him to punt. Finally, our first punt of the game. Go, Derek Carr. Look at the speed on Derek Carr. Turning upfield 17 yards.
Come on, now.
And for the hat trick, I think they let us score there. If I'm being completely honest, I think that Saints defense let us score. But the hat trick as he eclipses 500 yards on the season on a lethal 2-headed running back attack. Trey Sanders is in. Big time play. There we go. Check down because it's Madden at the end of the game. It's just like that. That might be the most important victory of the season, even more so than the Vegas game. Because when we beat the Vegas Raiders, we were hot already. We were the hottest team in the league. But then, you know, Derek Carr throwing interceptions, started turning the ball over. They lose to the Cardinals. They can't stop the Saints defense for 95% of the game until it mattered. And we get a huge NFC South victory here today. 38-31. Impressive. Impressive. Derek Carr, you know, he still had the interception, but after that pick, not a lot of incompletions. He was on point. The running attack was on point. 16 carries, 62 yards, 3 touchdowns, Trey Sanders, 128 yards and a tutty for Tony Pollard. Big day for Big Mike. Mike Evans, 7 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. Defensively, we got a sack from Isaiah Simmons. No turnovers because the defense gets an F grade here today, but a win is all that matters. That is huge for this franchise. Quick turnaround back in action against the Chargers. Telling you right now, look at that goddamn face. Look at that smile, that smirk right out there. I'm not even messing around. I'm turning on conservative carry because I'm not having 18 fumbles trying to stop this man, Derwin James, from ruining the game. Joey Bosa, Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen make up the rest of the X Factors. They got the speedster Henry Ruggs from Alabama, Alan Bowman, the gunslinger from Texas Tech, trying to follow in the shoes of Patrick Mahomes. I mean, we know a lot of these faces. If you watch back when we were the Raiders, all these guys, familiar faces, familiar foes. We're just in a different city, a different team, and we're looking to go 2-0 in the episode. Oh, hell yeah. 3rd and 4. Bowman sends it into Rosie. We get the ball back, and we get to see what Derwin James is going to bring to the table here in this matchup. Eating alive. Chenawosu. 3rd and goal on the 10. This has been Tony Pollard's money route the whole season. But maybe we try to fill it in there to Godwin. I think that's going to be PI on the defense. I don't know if that's automatic first down or not. It is automatic first down. Huge penalty on the Purdue product, Marcus Bailey. All right. I can't run it right now. We cannot run between the tackles. I'm going to need Big Mike to do something special. Ah, there you go. He's feasting the red zone. Mike Evans gets the opening score of the game. No. Block him!
45. Mike.
Oh! Devin White, interception. He ran that route better than their tight end. I didn't even do anything. Thank you, AI. Can I get a look? That happened so quick. A terrible pass from the young gunslinger out of Texas Tech, Alan Bowman. What happened here? That was horrible. Unless Mike Evans can go 99 yards, baby. Oh my God. I don't think he has the juice to do this. He does not, but I'll take that. There's his 4th sack. Embarrassing. I want to do like experiment. If I have 99 overall tackles, if I still get sacked 15 times a game. Let's go, Big Mike. Oh my God, he is feasting. Who is 20? Des King, and why is he getting sunned by Mike Evans? 10th touchdown of the year. Absolute break right at the end of the half here. Huge get for us, considering More than not, we're on our back. Looking like a porn star. Looking like whatever porn star Jimmy Garoppolo's dating at the moment. That's retired and 40 plus. Oh, Tony P. Tony P. Why can't I ever get a kickoff return for a touchdown, but unreal field position here, starting on their 14 to open up the second half. All the momentum in Bucks' favor right now. And then untouched, Trey Sanders, the man coming off a hat trick last week. It takes one play to score and go up 21-2.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some.
Oh, eating him alive. Calvin Jones with the sack, second and goal.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Probably should have picked that off, but we hold no field goal attempt.
Mike, 58, right there. Check tight end, check tight
How
end.
dare they go for it? Fourth down at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I will say, the only way you get kind of competent play calling is playing on all Madden, so I guess, you know, it is what it is.
Bang, 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 bang.
Like, instant fumble recovery. Why don't we get that on, you know, when you're controlling offense?
Stop. Let it last. 10-2 stop.
Third and goal, we know they're in 4-down territory, but a stop here would pretty much seal the game. And our defense has played so well. I would love this to be oh, Austin Kendall, the rookie out of Clemson. I would love for this to be a staple victory from our defense, even though they're bipolar. Even though they could not do a damn thing last week against the New Orleans Saints. They have come out on, you know, everyone's counting them out. And they came out here today. 2 interceptions, a pick 6 there from the rookie. That is what it is. I don't think we've missed a pass with Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr right now is like 19 of 19. And this game ends in dominant fashion, 35-5. And you know I start to see you 100% completion percentage for Derek Carr, 20 of 20 for 263, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. The exact kind of game we need from him after a couple sloppy games over the last little stretch. 46 yards and a touchdown for Trey Sanders, 88 yards and a tutty for Godwin, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns for Mike Evans, who got in that X-Factor zone and was unstoppable at times. 11 tackles, Murphy Bunting. We got 2 sacks, Anthony Jennings, a sack from Cavajos, 3 picks, Devin White, Andrew Kendall, and Richard LeCounte. That is the best defensive performance we have seen all year against a very legitimate offense. It has some X-Factors, Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen, Alan Bowman, and still too little too late. We put it on them and dominate through all 4 quarters. 2-0 in the episode. Bucks remain top of the NFC South. So we sit here at the end of a big doubleheader, week 7-0, tops of the NFC South, 2 games at hand over the Atlanta Falcons, who in the next episode we get to take on in week 11 at home, which could, I'm not gonna say seal it up, but that would be massive, man, to get another win. That's worth like almost 2 wins, because that means Atlanta lost. That's huge, man. We're starting to pull ahead from the pack. Looking at just quick look statistically, Derek Carr 1st in yards, 4th in touchdowns, having a late career resurgence here with John Gruden. This team went from like, you know, maybe we'll have Derek Carr play and then go to Martino, the rookie quarterback, into, my God, we might be the best team in the NFL. We're 7-1. The Browns and Ravens are the other 2 7-win teams. We are clearly the best team in the NFC South right now. It would be nice to see if do we play the Vikings at any point this year? Like, I'm just seeing that they're like one of the top dogs here. Do we play? We do not, but you know, I still feel like when all is said and done, when the dust settles at the end, come at the end of week 17, we're still gonna be the number 1 seed. And hey, we might be able to. I mean, John Gruden has been able to take really bad teams, develop them, make them win a Super Bowl, and we could. I wouldn't be shocked if he did the same here, just a slightly quicker in Tampa Bay. But that does it for today's episode, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed. As always, first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking and talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm